morning, people! Welcome back to another episode of Danny Card Explore the World.
In this episode, we are in New Bern, North Carolina. We are exploring the North Carolina History Center, which is incidentally the place where you would pick up or purchase your Tryon Palace tickets, which we also did a video on. It holds the Regional History Museum, which gives you a look into what made New Bern, and also has the Pepsi Family Center.
If you like this and you want to see more, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. But hey, for now, let's take a ride on a time machine.
Woo!
Pretty crazy ride. I've been in there a couple of times. Took my breath away.
I think I'm gonna be breathtaking.
I think you guys are going to have a good time.
Wait, are there time machines?
Well, we don't like to tell everybody, so kind of keep it under your hat. Because we don't want everybody to know it's a time machine. We would be having too many people.
Wow, that was an amazing journey through a real-life time machine. Let's go check out this cool ship.
Yeah, what was cool about this ship was the kids got to learn about what the different areas of a ship was. So sailing terminology, how the ship was able to maneuver in the water, what they would look out for, how they would basically, if they were on the water, sail this ship. And it moved and everything. It was really cool.
Absolutely, yeah, it was awesome. And all that computer stuff, even the compass moved.
And there was this fun little game called Whack-A-Mole on there. There's like these little rodents in there, and it's really cool.
There are many species of duck in North Carolina. Some people say duck is crazy. I think they all taste good if you prepare them right.
This was the scavenger hunt.
Can you find me some onion? Can you guys find me onions?
So located throughout the room, there were vegetables and plants and all kinds of different things. You had to go find it and push the button. When you found the button, then he would tell you that...
The receipt now calls for lunch. Give me some, won't you?
So he would tell you what you needed next, and then go on and go on and go on. And then basically you're recreating the recipe.
Yeah, it was really cool.
We use lard as a shortening or a grace. In this case, we're going to use it to baste the duck. Lard will keep the duck from drying out.
So in this particular instance, we chose duck. Now, in the other ones, we pushed turkey, we pushed lamb, and it did the same thing. It walked you through a myriad of ingredients and how to prepare it. It was really cool setup.
It was really awesome. Kept the kids engaged. Here's where they are walking you through the Tar Heel history of North Carolina. What made North Carolina, why the history of North Carolina is so important, and talks about the indigenous people of North Carolina, as well as the rich history from the slaves that brought their heritage here as well.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. They had a very large section on the turpentine production, which I hadn't been aware that it was that vast and that popular, but they would take the tall pines, they would extract the sap, and then they would basically still it down until it did a turpentine. Then they would use the turpentine to seal the wood on the boats and things like that. So it was very, very important, and it was a very sought-after material. And North Carolina was one of the prime real estates for that. And then, we're going to finish up here. We're going to jump back in the time machine. I think you'll like this part, and we'll see you at the Pepsi.
they just traveled back to the future.
Most people don't know that Pepsi was invented in North Carolina. Along with a lot of the rich history of North Carolina, New Bern has this amazing historic downtown that has the kitschiness of a very small downtown, but with some really amazing history.
Pepsi being one of those, and that is what was originally called Brad's Drink, and I believe it was 1898 that he invented it. And this is, from what I understand, it was the original pharmacy where Caleb Bradham invented the original formula of Pepsi way back when.
You can go in here any day that it's open and get fountain sodas for $1.
$1.
I know. Who does that now?
And they were big ones. They were like large ones. That was pretty awesome.
Or floats for $2.50. It's got a lot of history, memorabilia, things to look back on, which we were all amazed that it has come so far. Things that like brought back, I don't know, childhood memories.
Yeah, a ton of old bottles.
I wanted the bear.
Bottles from every country. They had books. They had Christmas decorations, all kinds of stuff that had come out throughout history with Pepsi, and it was literally like walking back into a virtual time machine there as well, because of all of the material, all of the antique bottles and the plates and you name it, the antique signs, like everything was really cool and very nostalgic.
Yeah, and there were so many floats, like Mountain Dew floats, Pepsi floats. I had the Mountain Dew float with ice cream. It was really good.
No
I have
way.
to tell you, you have to go down there and get it. Yeah.
Dean, what'd you get, man?
A Mountain Dew float.
What is a Mountain Dew float?
Your favorite things in life.
It's ice cream. It's ice cream with Mountain Dew.
Drinks.
I have a Mountain Dew float, what is basically a little bit float, but swap it, but they did it with Mountain Dew. I have one too, and there's a huge piece of ice cream in here, and if you shake.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us as we explored the rest of New Bern, North Carolina. We went to downtown, explored the history of Brad's Drink, which was so cool. I don't know if you've ever been there, highly recommend. Go, put it on your list of things to do. We also want to thank the North Carolina History Center and the Pepsi Family Center for all of the fun that we had. And honestly, North Carolina, you guys killed it. You smashed it. You guys are the best, and we totally want people to take a trip to North Carolina and visit the little-known history factoids that you can find. Tell us what your favorite place in North Carolina is. And Dean, what do you have to say?
And as always, if you like this video and you want more, go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit that like button, go down there, do all that stuff. Just punch it right in the face. Yeah. And as always, never stop exploring and never stop dancing. Bum, 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 bum.